guys, it's Phantom and welcome back to my channel for a video explaining the 64-bit update for The Sims 3. Now I got a long list of comments asking a bunch of questions, but before we get into the questions, I just want to explain something. So I got a question asking about my experience, and okay, let me just tell you in brief that the 64-bit update for some people doesn't work, including myself. I've watched several videos over the past 2 years about people saying that they're having issues with it. I was one of those people, which is why I don't play Sims 3 on Mac anymore. It was bad. Which is why I don't play Sims 3 on Mac anymore. Anyway, now to get into this extremely long list of questions. So apparently this commenter is on the fence about switching to Mac, and let me just tell you that even though The Sims 3 was updated to work with Mac, it's not a very good idea to get a Mac for this specific purpose, because let me just tell you, Macs aren't gaming computers. Anyway, let me get into these questions. Let me get into these questions. Mind you, I had to basically switch my system I basically had to switch my system for multiple different reasons, which is why I mainly play on a PC now instead of a Mac. So the first question is, can you play with all the mods, objects, worlds, etc. Of my Windows game for Mac? So again, I don't know when The Sims came out with Mac compatible, Windows/Mac compatible versions, but the version that I have is for Mac and Windows, but I just don't play on a Mac because, again, Mac wasn't really designed for that. There's a lot of issues. Anyway, can you play with all the mods, objects, worlds, etc. of my Windows game for Mac? Okay, I don't know how to explain this. But, okay, any experienced Sims player will tell you not to install all of the packs at once. It might be because maybe you won't play with all the packs. Maybe you think you'd play with the packs, with all of the packs. But, if you don't like something about a pack, okay, there's certain packs that I don't play with because of the glitches. I'm not saying you can't play with them, but just be aware, for some people, there are glitches with packs. For example, World Adventures. Let's use World Adventures as an example for this. So, for some people, not all, for some Sims 3 players, World Adventures came out with this glitch, which another popular simmer discussed in a video on their channel. And it talked about basically this Adventureland glitch. It's an unfinished world. Basically, it's an unfinished world when the World Adventures pack was still in production. like, this was like a pre-production error type thing. This was a pre-production error, and you know, before they decided to just do vacation worlds for the Sims 3 World Adventures, which I have World Adventures, but I just don't play with it because of that glitch. It's basically an empty world with, like, broken... It's kind of broken. I don't know how to explain it, because I took the pack out of my game. Okay, so the question was, can you play with all the mods, objects, worlds, etc.? Okay, so the thing about playing on a Mac versus playing on a Windows is, okay, first, you can, okay, pros and cons about playing on a Windows, or pros and cons about Windows versus Mac. So when it comes to that, can you play with all the mods, objects, worlds, etc.? On a Windows you could, but, you know, because, like, depending on your parts, depending on your storage, you could play with all the mods and a lot of CC and all the worlds and stuff without any lag. I don't have lag. I don't have any lag on my system in my game at all. But that's probably because my system can run the game smoothly. It depends on your system, honestly, if your system can run the game or not. But if your system cannot run, like, a bunch of mods and a bunch of custom content and, like, worlds and all that extra content, like, all that extra stuff, like, don't even bother installing everything in bulk. Okay. So with Mac, you probably wouldn't be able to get away with playing with all the packs. Like, to get more storage for a Mac, you actually have to, like, you know, buy more storage, and it kind of caps out at a certain amount of storage depending on what type of Mac you're thinking of getting. But in my opinion, like, don't even bother. It's probably not a good idea. Okay, so second question solves the saving problem that occurs when the game reaches the limit of 3.7 gigabytes of RAM. So with that, okay, the pros of playing on a PC versus a Mac is that, like, the only reason you'd have to take it in was if it needed to be fixed. Like, let's say you couldn't fix it by yourself and you needed to take it to a professional to get it fixed. But other than that, you can like, fix it yourself if you're able to. Like, if you have a background in that, if you're able to like, upgrade your RAM, upgrade your parts yourself, like, if you have the knowledge to do that, you can do that. Whereas a Mac, you actually have to, like, take your Mac in, and you probably won't be able to, like, see or do anything on your Mac until you get it back. Whereas a PC, you can fix parts as you go, and like you'd be able to still have your system on hand unless you took it to a professional for repairs. That's a downside. That is a downside of being a Mac owner and like playing the game on Mac. Like you won't be able to play it. You won't be able to play the game on Mac if it's like getting repairs, because you won't see it. Basically with Mac, you have to like take it in. You have to take it into probably, I don't know, an Apple store to get it repaired if you're having that issue, because Macs aren't like PCs. They aren't like self-upgradable. You actually have to take them in. Okay. Like Macs are a whole different ball game when it comes to that stuff. And then it says, since I have a world with more than 12 local Sims, objects from the research stores, springs, universities, Sumari centers, it is a world that literally turns on. It takes me about 5 minutes to load everything. You probably have some lag. I don't really know how to explain. I don't really know how to explain this. And then the third part of this, again, this is going to be a very long video. And this is pre-filmed, by the way. This probably won't go up until Monday. This version loads, or rather, will it support heavy worlds? Oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain this, but again, okay, The Sims franchise is a very demanding game franchise, and what I mean by that is, okay, what I mean by The Sims being a very demanding game franchise is you need a lot of space. You need a lot of space, a lot of storage. Like you need a lot of gigs, a lot of space, a lot of RAM, a lot of storage, just a whole lot. Like if your computer cannot run The Sims 3 with all that stuff installed, like if it takes 5 minutes to load, then you're definitely dealing with some lag, which shouldn't happen. Am I saying that it doesn't happen? No, I'm saying it shouldn't happen. You shouldn't have any lag at all. You shouldn't have any lag at all. And if it takes like 5 minutes or more, if it takes more than maybe like 5 minutes or more, then you're probably going to experience a crash with like all those worlds and all that content in there. Again, Mac was not designed for such a demanding game at all. Now, like, it's fine to play on, but I wouldn't recommend getting a Mac just to play The Sims on at all. Now, if that's your only option, like if you've tried every other option maybe to fix your system, and okay, My advice for you, if you're getting like all these errors, look up on YouTube how to fix them. Look up on YouTube how to fix them. YouTube is your best friend when it comes to things like this. Look up how to fix those errors. Like, those errors can be fixed. If you watched an experienced enough creator with, working with that, like, who's had that issue on Windows prior, then watch an experienced video on how to, like, fix that. But I would not recommend getting a Mac just to play The Sims 3 on, because The Sims 3 and all of the games are extremely demanding. You have to have enough storage, enough space, or else it won't work. Or else it won't work properly. You might experience crashes, lag. The game might not even open. The game might be stuck on a loading screen. But kind of no. Okay, so it says, I'm new to the world of Mac. I only do it for the game. Again. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to question 4. I'm new to the world of Mac. I only do it for the game, so I don't know anything about the world of... What? Manzanita, or so what is PC or Mac? What is it called? Do you recommend me to play The Sims 3 as God intended? What? Okay. First, I don't get it. But first, I don't really understand this comment, but I'm gonna try to answer it as best I can. So, again, okay, The Sims is 20 plus years old. The Sims 3 is almost 13 years old. Now, again, I don't know when The Sims 3 was available physically and digitally, like when it started becoming available both ways, but when the game was first released, it was released to PC players only. This was mainly for PC players, because I don't know, that's just how the game was coded. I don't know, that's just how the game was coded. I'm not a software engineer. And then they started making versions for PC and Mac. Now, again, let me tell you again, The Sims 3 is not designed for... The Sims 3 was definitely not designed for Mac, seeing as, there are some people that get, like, all the worlds, all the custom content, all the packs, all, like, all the content, including all the store content. By the way, there are ways to get free sim points, which is like sim currency to get store items, for free, by just registering your game on the Sims3.com, I believe. That's basically what I did when I got new packs. Was I registered my game, but I forgot to, like, redeem stuff for points. You can also buy points if you run out, but, like, just register your packs and such. Okay. Honestly, packs, both stuff packs and expansion packs at one time. your game might break. To be honest, most Macs cannot handle all of the Sims 3 packs. I know mine couldn't. And I literally only have about maybe, let's see, I have Generations Pets, okay, so I only have like 4 packs at the moment. I only have 4 packs for The Sims 3, and they're all like expansion packs. I only have 4 expansion packs for The Sims 3, and if my Mac couldn't handle all those packs post update, then it probably won't be able to handle like all, how many expansion packs are there? Like 13? Like 12, 13? Like a little bit less than that? I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Okay. Okay, so The Sims 3 has 11 expansion packs. There's probably more if you add in the stuff packs, but okay. So again, The Sims 3 is a very heavy duty game, meaning it needs a lot of space, a lot of storage, and for some people, they might not even have all of the expansion packs. And when they like install the game on their Mac, it might not even work because it might come up with an error that says your Mac has run out of space. I only have maybe, how many packs do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. I have like 4. I have 4 expansion packs. Not in order, I don't think. Like all out of order, but like not in order of release date. But I don't think, I mean, it works for some people, but not for everybody. I don't, it might come up with an error if you decide to buy all 11 expansion packs and all the stuff packs, however many stuff packs they had, and install them all at once, like one after the other. Like it might break your game, or your game might lag or crash. So in short, my answer to you is no. Just keep your PC, and like look up videos on how to fix those errors, and you should be good. And you should be good with that. Like there's no point in getting a Mac if you're experiencing an error that can be fixed. You just have to find the right person. In fact, I could look up that error. I could look up that error and tell you what to do to fix it. Um, okay. Um, I'm guessing you're just like mainly a Sims 3 player because you're like iffy about The Sims 4. I mean, I like The Sims 4, don't get me wrong. I like The Sims 4 too, don't get me wrong. I play The Sims 4 as well. In fact, I've been playing The Sims 4 longer than The Sims 3, but I have my reasons. Um, anyway. Um, let's move on to okay, if it's one error that you're having issues with, I could look up that error and do a separate video and tell you how to fix it. Personally, I haven't really gotten that error, but there's plenty of people who have, so if that error pops up, yeah. Honestly, if you're a Windows user thinking about getting a Mac for this purpose, just don't. Like I'm not trying to discourage you in any way, but again, Mac wasn't specifically designed for these types of video games. So I mean, yeah, you can play The Sims 3 on Mac, but it wasn't really designed for that purpose. Um, I mean, if your computer can handle it, go for it. Um, but personally, just stick with the Windows. Whatever error you're having. Oh, error 12? I literally think okay. So, if error 12 is your problem, look up how to fix it. Okay. Um, personally, go to the EA website or whatever. Okay. So, if you don't know what error 12 is, okay. So, I have experienced error 12 before, or whatever error it was. Um, okay, so I've had this error before actually. And what you do, how to fix it. What you do, how to fix it, I will make a video on how to fix this error separately. Um, but I will tell you what to do. So, um, how to fix. Okay, so according to this, on Google, they have like a total of 5 solutions. Okay, if error code 12 is your issue, that is very easy to fix. I fixed it multiple times. I fixed it multiple times because it's happened to me a good few times. So, solution one: increase your page file on your PC. Um, another way of how to fix it: Try clearing the inventory of each individual sim, fixing the game's confusion, reduce the graphic settings, and make sure your drivers are up to date. But again, I will make a separate video on error code 12 and how to fix it. But if that is your error that you are having, that is very easy to fix. So what you do is you go into the, I'll just tell you what to do as I do it, because I don't really want to show you how to do it because this video is long enough. But what you do is you go into, okay, so you open File Explorer on your Windows. You open File Explorer on your computer. You go to Documents, Electronic Arts, Sims3. You go to Saves. And you fix the save that will not, and you fix the saves that are causing you problems. And basically what you do is you hold on, basically what you do is you click on, gosh, is it like left click or right click? I think you left click, or oh my gosh, I'm not sure. I can't show you, but okay. You right click, right? You right click on a save file. You right click on a save file and you go to restore previous versions. And if it says restore previous versions to if it says like the last version that you had, then restore it to that and it should work fine. Anyway, like that is literally how you fix it. And I will show you in depth how to fix it, because I will show you in depth how to fix it in a separate video, because this video is very long already. But that is how you fix error code 12. You just left click on your save file that is causing the error, and you click restore previous versions, and that should make it work properly. But again, as I said, error code 12 is very easy to fix, so like don't even bother getting a Mac. Like don't even bother getting a Mac, because I have my reasons as to why I am against playing The Sims 3 on Mac specifically. Error code 12 is very, very easy to fix. I've had that error so many times, and it is very easy to fix. I will do a separate video on that, but anyway, I think that's all I'm going to answer, because I don't want to continue with this. Like if you need a part 2, for me to like answer all these questions, if you need part 2 for me answering all these questions, I could do one when I do another video explaining error code 12, but that's pretty much all I have for this video. So I hope this helped you. But in my experience, again, error code 12 is very easy to fix. It's not that difficult at all. I thought it was difficult, but it's not. If all else fails, just delete your save files. Just delete your save files and start over. I hate to be that person. I hate to be that YouTuber that says that. But if all else fails with error code 12 and you can't fix it, the only way to fix it is to delete your save files and start over. That's all I can say, but I will do a separate video on this specifically. So I hope this helped you, and goodbye, guys. This video will be up Monday. So I hope this helped you, and if it did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.